back playing some 5-land Spy. There's been iterations to this deck that a lot of people have been trying online that have just kind of made it Reanimator, exhumes and going up to 6 lands and all that. There's been a lot of innovation. I'm revisiting the 5-land version before I do so because I have some reservations about the full Reanimator version. It just feels like it goes away from combo, but in some ways it doubles up on the resiliency. So there is plus and minus. So in this league, regardless of how we do, I think we get to showcase generally how resilient Spy-based combo is. There's a lot of times where we can just pivot to a mid-range plan, pivot to another way to combo, slow combo. Like there's so many lines to be had when you just have more access to more resilient mana that isn't just ritual based. So with that in mind, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. How do you feel about like the Reanimator version of this deck that plays more lands and exhumes versus this more combo version that can have a mid-range plan, can pivot, but tends to opt for the Spy win? I would love to go first as a combo deck. It's been a minute since I played this one though, so it's gonna take some re-upping. So we'll keep this. It's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. What we can do is do this, go land grant. Yeah, play out the land grant, grab a forest, and then we just want to thin out our deck. Do we? No, I could just play this and chill. I just play this and chill. Next turn we go Gatecreeper Vine, forest, land grant, then Gatecreeper Vine. That gets everything out of our deck pretty cleanly. We might be up against burn. This is a sweet mountain though. Love the little skyscraper art. What? Oh my god. What type of prowess is this? Okay, well, Gatecreeper Vine is definitely getting played as a blocker. So we do this, land grant, grab our final forest, and then we Gatecreeper Vine, right? Problem is we still need some amount of turns before we actually go off, and there's some crazy stuff happening here. Yes, I would love to grab the swamp here. I need like a Lotus. I need a Lotus Petal to even go off like sooner. That's the problem. Because I can with Conjurer's Bauble, but I need a Lotus Petal. I need a Lotus Petal. I don't like the Reanimator versions of this deck list. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of them at all. I think like, I don't know. I feel like you lose the point of what you're doing. But I see the merit. I see the merit. It's like, it's taking the consistency angle like really far. I might mention this in my intro, so I won't go too far into this yet, but you know, it's something. It's something. Opponent thinking about what they want to do. They committed a Simian Spirit Guide. I'm really curious what this deck is. They committed a Simian Spirit Guide to this. We got a Festival Crasher. Even to get through, you have to commit a spell. Rite of Flame. What? What am I looking at right now? I'll take the damage and trust you have nothing more. Good. That's what I figured. You're playing Rite of Flame, you're spending mana on your stuff, you know? Okay. So the many partings actually helps speed this up. Yes, the many partings actually help speed this up. As long as I don't have to use it. I might just have to though. Okay. As long as I don't have to use this many partings, I should be okay. I should be okay. Let's see. I should be okay. I have a feeling I might have to use the food token. Otherwise, then I'll have to draw Lotus Petal. But otherwise, I can go. I have all 5 of my lands. I can go Spy. I can go Spy and then just reanimate. Okay, no blocks. Can you deal like 17 damage to me? Oh, okay. All right. Did opponent make a mistake here? Unless they have a removal spell. That's the one thing I'm not accounting for. Them having a removal spell. Okay, I'm gonna play it a little close to my chest. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that they're holding up one red. I genuinely don't. I don't know what I'm playing against. I'm playing Into the Blind against a red deck, presumably playing blue. I mean, it's not like they're gonna counter something. It's just, yeah, there you go. See? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly, you see? I would have taken the L. I would have taken the L. There was a world. There was a world. I would have taken the L there. Because they would have sacked, they would have lava darted, sacked mountain, and then killed my O2. Doesn't matter if they're out of lands. They got a 1-2 and I'm out of the combo. You know what I mean? So, all right. So we have the win this next turn, which is kind of nice. So I block one, hold up my food token. Conjurer's Bauble confirms the win for me. Some type of like Pauper Prowess. Some type of Pauper Prowess. So we only have Pyroblast. This is a matchup that we largely just want to be racing. Duress's main seem fine. Snuff Out. Snuff Out. Maybe not. Could be good, could be bad. Snuff Out could be good, could be bad. Let's see. Okay. Sure. Do you have it? That's the key. So I win next turn. I win next turn. Do you have it here? So you see the food token. I have the food token. I have 3 more life. I have 1.5 pumps of this. Okay, you're going for combat. Attack. Red. Brute Force is really unfortunate. Lava Dart. What's the damage on here? I can't gain enough. I can go to 17, but then they have too much. Okay, they're able to get there. Maybe there's a world where Snuff Out actually matters here. Okay. Yeah, there was like nothing I was drawing that was like really winning that, but Snuff Out can matter here. And I think that's about it. I think we just drop the Masked Vandals for Snuff Out. And we just race them. That's all this is about. If we can keep their creatures off the board, this deck should be pretty dumb. Like pretty poopy. Okay. It's just going to be about racing them. And then playing a little resiliency. That's okay. We're 1 off. Doesn't mean we can't bring this back. We're down 0-1. Let's see what happens from the opponent. Natural State against Affinity. The burn decks, we generally just are better. There's no point. The Healer of the Glade is the most flexible slot in this deck. Flaring Pain is kind of funny because just like the white-based decks like aren't that great, but it's just like the one thing you have to respect it. If you can spend one sideboard to like one sideboard slot to like essentially respect a whole archetype, sure. On top of that, like I want to play against Affinity. 8 cards main board. Or 8 cards post board total for the matchup. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. If we play up against blue, we just swap you just swap swamp. One swamp, one troll, I imagine. One swamp, one troll. Pyroblast, drop 2 Duress. Gotta get better at sideboarding with this deck. Opponent just not existing currently in this game whatsoever. Opponent, please make something happen here. I got nothing more to yap about. The combo's pretty simple, folks. Combo's pretty simple. Not much to it. In this matchup, we're not looking to really play out Sagu Wildling or anything like that. Who knows? Dregscape, Cauldron, Crawl. Yeah, I mean, we're fine regardless. Let's see how fast we can get off to here. We got our Forest. This is not a good hand. Okay, this is actually better. So we drop the songs. Okay, this is actually better. So we go cast by revealing your hand. Land grant. Right? Play a forest. Many partings, a swamp. And then I think we're up against red. I think we hold our Lotus Petal. Next turn we can go Gatecreeper Vine. We can also Snuff Out. We can also Snuff Out to see how much they commit. And we could just hold Snuff Out, honestly. We could just hold Snuff Out and just wait it out. Gatecreeper Vine allows us to grab another... You have to grab the other swamp here. You have to grab the other swamp here. You just have more ways to grab a forest. Opponent. Opponent, what are we playing? Are we going Simian Spirit Guide into thing? Did we keep a one-lander again? That was... Losing to a one-lander? Against a deck with 5 lands? Or no, like winning against a deck with 5 lands. Sag. With the one-lander, Sag. Okay, no way to cheat out a thing, which is great. Like, great for me in terms of them applying pressure. So let's do this. Yes, grab ourselves a swamp. There's also redundancy, like if for some reason this deck is playing Raise, you know what I mean? That's a card that gets people every so often that these red aggro decks are playing. Raise is really only playable if Tron's up there in the meta though. So if that's a thing, then, you know. Okay. I feel like we just do this now. Just get that out of there. You have no pressure now. Go to our turn. Malevolent Rumble is welcome. Allows us to potentially just grab a permanent. Sakura-Tribe. I think it has to be Generous Ent. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. There's a lot of good permanents we're losing there. So I just need a way to grab my last land, and then we should be okay. Yeah, I need a way to grab my last land. I have the amount of creatures. I need the land though. All right, opponent. All right, lay pap. All right, lay pap. We're at 16. We've stopped some of your pressure. Some of your pressure. We have so much mana too. Like it's not even the mana. Like we like literally need to get the land out of our deck. Now, there's no way we're like double spying or something. I mean, we could, like, I could forest spy myself. Like if I double spy here, I could set myself up pretty cleanly. Forest, double spy. Opponent, please. Please, please, please. What do we got going on from here? What do we got going on from here? Opponent, make a choice, please. I feel like a lot of people are like crashing these days. I played a couple of leagues. I played one league and then I actually dropped out of a league because I picked the wrong deck. I wanted to make this deck, and I go to queue in and I'm like, oh my god, there's no way I'm just losing 100 play points. But oh well. Oh well. Queued in with the wrong deck. That's not what I wanted to do. But regardless, opponent needs to get back because we're gonna go forest, Lotus Petal. Like if we many partings and get our land, and I mean this is assuming they tap out, right? Because they don't have a Lava Dart in the yard. Opponent's back. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Opponent, relax. We got some. Okay. We got some. Okay. Okay. Hold on now. Kill him. Kill him. Okay. Let's do this. So the Gatekeeper in front of it. Okay. Opponent, relax. Bring it down. Bring it down. Yikes. Let's Conjurer's. Oh my god. Conjurer's Bauble, Lotus Petal. Let's Bauble ourselves now. Put the Gatekeeper Vine. No, put the Snuff Out back into the deck. And draw a card. Put that back in and draw. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, whatever. Play this. I guess this is a sign for me to just be patient. Okay, I have more than enough mana. I need a way to get my last land though. Alright, opponent. They try to make a move with Expedite. They try to make a move with Expedite. Okay. Relax. What are we doing? Mana Morphos. Okay. Still red. We're not kicking that that red card. Oh my god. Ancestral Anger? Yo, this card is sick. Gains double strike and trample? Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay, so we're gonna have to Conjurer's Bauble ourselves to try and find a Snuff Out. Damn. Block here. Use the food token and we just get memed out. They still have like, I can only like, I have to stop so much damage. Like I don't have it. It's the double strike and the trample. Good for them. Okay, Prowess got it. See if we can't redeem ourselves from that last one. That was a little unfortunate. So we'll keep this. It's not bad. It gets some of our lands as a Duress, Dimir House Guard. There's a Lotus Petal. There's stuff and things happening here, so it's not terrible. Like I can turn to a Transmute. So we'll go Forest, Land Grant, then Many Partings. Grab our thing, and then unfortunately this isn't a creature. I could have crawled from the cellar back thing, but that's okay. Land Grant. Let's grab the Forest. We'll Many Partings for our Swamp. We'll pass from there. Then what we'll do is we'll probably just Duress. Most of the times there is something to grab from your opponent. Yeah, even in Elves there is something to grab from the opponent, right? So let's Duress them, like some type of draw spell. Yeah, there you go. The Winding Way for sure is getting caught there. Let's cast this. Let's cast the Lotus Petal, and then we pass from there. So we can. And they find another one. And they find another one. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they find another one? Why wouldn't they just top deck another one? Let's do this. Let's Conjurer's Bauble the Many Partings back into the deck. We find a Spy. Don't cheese me right now. Okay. I think the only other target is Dread Return. Like there's nothing for value that I can even grab. Like where is it? 5-land spy. There's nothing for value that I can even grab. Y'all saw me cooking with Soul-type petitioners. It's coming down the line, but yeah, like it's not much else I can really grab. So we're just gonna pass the turn and fingers crossed. That's it. That's all I got. I can't even like crawl from the cellar a Sagu Wildling because it shuffles back in. What a tragedy. Yep, Timberwatch Elves. They played a Jaspera Sentinel. They played a Forest. They played their 2 forests at this point, right? They played some on a Forest. They played the Well-Wisher. The Well-Wisher. Okay, that does complicate things. In terms of my win condition, that complicates things. This is so annoying. This might be a little too late. I'm not gonna lie, it might be a little too late. So let's just run it back. We're gonna go Snuff Outs into this, and that's all this is. I'm gonna drop the, not the Duress. The Duress can do something. Drop the Masked Vandals. I don't think there's anything else we need. Yeah, you just play Snuff Out. Snuff Out's so important for matchups like this. Otherwise, you can't like do anything. I think it's just like they're gaining too much life. I don't have any way to find my other lands, and then in order to beat Snuff Out, I also need a Conjurer's Bauble, which I don't have. I need to draw all of these things naturally, which like isn't gonna happen unless I like Malevolent Rumble and I mill over the rest of my lands and then find a Conjurer's Bauble. Like that's not happening. Those aren't the outs I'm playing to with an active Well-Wisher out. Like I'm good. It's just the life gain is a little too high. The life gain is a little too high. The problem is with Dread Return is you need a target, right? Like, so I Dread Return. So if I cast Lotleth, how do I get it into my graveyard again, right? Like I need to cast Lotleth like 3 times somehow. I guess there's a way, but regardless, we're gonna keep this. This is fine. Like, this is actually fine. So we'll play this. We will cast the Roost Seek, grab a swamp, and then pass. Then we swamp Sakura-Tribe. Jaspera is fine. Yeah, we swamp Sakura-Tribe. Okay, so there you go. We have a way to get our forest, which is important. Next turn, we can Gatecreeper Vine. Well-Wisher's fine. So just take the Well-Wisher now. That's gonna be the real thing that like slows me down here. Let's do this. Grab a forest. And then pass. Go to our turn. Oh, that's fine. So what we will then do is we will Gatecreeper Vine. Yep. Love to use the ability. We will grab a swamp. It doesn't really matter. Play this. We'll play the many partings. So that grabs us all of our lands, and then we Lotus Petal. And then we have the win next turn, and I have 2 creatures in case they have a way to fight or remove something off of our board. We have the win. And there's no way they can give like a Well-Wisher haste here. Okay. Vanguard? Vanguard and pass? Sure, that's the Dubsky for us. Oh, and that? So Spy, mill ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna food token. No, hold on. Wrong card. Not call from the Cellar. Cauldron. Sack the food token. Right, ping you for 1. And then we Dread Return targeting the one of our Lotleth Giants. 1, 2, 3, and that should be more than enough for the dubs. More than enough for the Dubskis. That's it. Okay, see, we can bring this one back. This type of hand is actually not bad. It's like the double Snuff Out on the draw might actually low-key be good. It might low-key be good. So we'll play Forest, Land Grant, and then... Problem is this grabs us 3 forests. It grabs us 3 forests, but it's a fair amount of lands out of our deck, right? Opponent is mulling to 5 as well. I'm on the draw, so I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, opponent mulls to 5. That's the thing with Elves. Sometimes you just can't find, like, lands, right? That's the key. Not draw a swamp. Yo, called it? Call of the century? Hold on. Yo. Not draw a swamp is crazy, so we'll Conjurer's Bauble here instead of going Generous Ent. Because next turn, that means we can grab 2 lands out of our deck. Yo, wait. I should have just played the swamp though. I'm being dumb. I should have just played the swamp, but oh well. That's okay. Let's play the forest, 4-2. Yeah, that's going bye-bye. Oh yeah. So let's take the Well-Wisher. Then we will cast Land Grant. 4 of 4. Yo, this is actually sick. We get all of our lands out of our deck right now. So we grab the swamp, sorry, with this. And then we swamp cycle here. So now it's just a matter of... So everything we draw is just gas. Well, I shouldn't say gas. It's not gas. But if we find ourselves with the Lotus Petal, that speeds us up a little bit here. Kyrian Ranger, kind of annoying, but that's not the problematic card for us. Yeah, Kyrian Ranger isn't the problematic card for us. Timberwatch Elves is definitely the problematic card for us. Yeah, let's just hit that. We have taken a lot of damage doing this, but our opponent mulled a 5. Okay. I mean, okay. Might as well, right? Just get a peek. Another Timberwatch Elf is not good. Okay. Problem is I need a Lotus Petal or another turn. That's the problem. I'm still too slow here. Okay. Only 2 elves though. On top. Just get 2 damage in. That's what this is about, right? Yep. Sakura-Tribe is a blocker, so why not? On that, I should just be able to seal this up here. Opponent, go to our turn. Opponent, I mean, they don't know we have the win. That's the thing. They don't know we have it, but we have a way to block. So I can, if they have like some type of mega lethal, I should be like, I mean, it's not mega lethal, but okay. So, I mean, that's the thing I'm blocking, right? 4 for what? I want to be passing through here. Okay. Trample is a bit of a problem. Okay, so 9. Okay. I mean, just go to blocks. Okay. I'm at 1. All right. Yeah, they don't know we have it, so that's fine. And the Lotus Petal. Well, don't tell me with a good time. Balustrade Spy. Myself, we got there. Let's go. And we got there. All right, so let's go Cauldron Familiar. with the food token. Okay, and then we go. Yeah, an opponent just gives up. All right, we are 1-1. Not bad. Let's see how well we can do this here. Can this hand draw lands? It can't. It can't. It cannot. Oh, wow. Wow. You know what? Sure. Like, actually, sure. Sure. The Lotus Petal has to be good enough here. And I'm on the draw. And it puts a creature into my yard for Masked Vandal. Should that be required? Generally speaking, it could. There could be some value had from it. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we're going to go Lotus Petal for Forest here. Off the many partings. Or Forest. Grab that. And then we play that. Grab Troll of Khazad-dûm for our Swamp. And then pass. Okay. Again, that puts a creature into our yard. To start shenaniganing. Now this takes our Conjurer's Bauble, which is that was the thing I was thinking about, like if that's going to be relevant, but oh well. It could end up mattering, that extra draw, but let's see what happens here. They see the Masked Vandal. Okay, I was gonna say another top land, eh? All right, well, fair enough. Let's do this, and let's just grab out our last one here. And pass the turn. I mean, hey, Dread Return was a card I did not mind, you know, getting hit with Duress. I did not mind. Oh, it's Gobbles. Oh man, I'm about to get shreked. It's Gobbles. Okay. I mean, they know my whole hand, but they don't know the mystery card. That's the key. They don't know the mystery card, so no point in revealing it to them. There's no point. There's no point. Okay, so... Yo, do I just hard cast Dread Return? Do I hard cast Dread Return for the Troll of Khazad-dûm? Yo, that'd be hilarious. That'd actually unironically be so funny. Do I hard cast Troll? Ah, they had this Great Furnace. That was their thought. No, I know they had this Great Furnace. They had this Furnace and thinking about turn 2ing out a Putrid Goblin. They're thinking about it, but nah. Do I just hard cast Dread Return for the Spy? Actually, yo, I should spy myself. I should spy myself. I have the food token. Okay, hold on. Yo, we're gonna cook here. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook. Folks, we're gonna cook. We're gonna spy myself. Check this out. This is a gamble. It may work, it may not. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. Big gamble. Okay, 16 cards. Pass the turn. I can't do anything else. That's it. That's a haha. Opponent. They thought, ah, am I gonna lose? Ah! No, you're not. That was my big gamble. Okay, Fanatical Offering. Draw some cards. No wipe on the field right now. Okay, I just have to hope they don't have it, because now my plan is... No, it didn't work. The gamble didn't work. I was thinking if I can mill over... Oh, I do have it. Yes. Okay, so I can Dread Return another Spy back to my field. And then I can bring back the cat and then go off with the Dread Return in my graveyard. Haha. I just had to force them to have it. That's it. I just had to force them to have it. Spore reveals another Putrid Goblin. No blocks. No blockaroonies here. No blockaroonies. This is very... It's a crazy call to make if they have removal, but I doubt they do. They cycle the Unearth. No! No! Why? Oh. Hold on. Do I have enough to even win this game? That's a lot of creatures in there. Problem is I don't even have Dread Return in my graveyard now, so I can't spy. That sucks. I can't spy. Yo, the Bojuka Bug is tragic. The Bojuka Bug is actually tragic. That's so tough. Okay, well, get rid of the makeshift munitions so you just don't have that win condition. Let's just play the Masked Vandal so we have like creatures out, I guess. That's so tragic though. Oh, the Bojuka Bog is crazy. The Bojuka Bog is so unfortunate. Oh my god, here I am trying to play to my outs. Okay. Let's swing it in the air. They only have a first day of class, right? I took out the makeshift munitions, so they draw a card. Yep. So this was their hand. Okay, so let's block here. A little unfortunate. You can play a land, opponent. You can play a land. Okay, Carnarium. Bounces Great Furnace to their hand. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I mean, Sakura-Tribe is our way to get our last land out, which, I mean, I guess means something. I guess. Okay, let's go to attack. Not that that was a problem because I got my last land out, so we're not going to be sacking that. But it just gets a creature out to like chump while I swing in for whatever amount. So, I don't know, like, I can block... What do you got for 4? Oh, they're gonna draw a card. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So you have a mountain and a thing. Okay. So let's block here. Okay. Go back to our turn. Yo, this many spies is not welcome. So I need to get the Dread Return into my graveyard. So we're gonna reanimate. Doesn't really matter. I don't want to actually kill the Ichor Wellspring, so we're just gonna reanimate the Sakura-Tribe while I like whittle away at their life and try and get this thing to be lethal here. So they are 14. So I've done some amount of damage, right? So I have to think about everything that's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, 9 creatures. And then I have 10 here. Oh my god. Okay, Ichor Wellspring. Okay, so they're just drawing cards here. So we'll take the damage here. That's actually so tragic. Oh my god. This is why certain versions play like 2 Dread Returns, but okay. So the plan has changed. The plan has now changed. The plan has officially changed. So I can't reanimate anything. The plan has now changed. It is now point this crap at you and just start swinging in the air or something. Oh my god, that's so tragic. Okay, the Bojuka Bogs are not something I can like ever worry about. Okay, so you have the combo. I just need a win condition. So you're gonna first day of class. I just need a payoff here. So For those of you that don't understand, first day of class makes it so whenever a creature dies this turn, it re-enters with whenever a creature you control enters this time, it gets a +1/+1 counter, undoing the persist, so giving you infinite mana off the Skirk Prospector sacks. Problem is, I need to see a payoff. So whether it be, you know, the dragon that they showed, so they used the Omen side of the dragon to shuffle it back in, discard a card, draw a card. That's an infinite mana sink. You can go off with like Storm, I guess. No, can it be Storm? No. Like there's ways to win. There's infinite mana sinks. Just deal a bunch of damage. The double Bojuka Bog is tragic. I could have won here, but oh well. The double Bojuka Bog is like hella tragic. Okay. Yep. So this grabs you the other lesson. Unearth the Matron. I just want to see it. In case you misclick, I just want to see it. Matron tutors for Matron. You're just gonna make a bunch of hasty threats? Okay. What are we doing here? Making a bunch of mana. Matron tutors for Matron. What are we doing? Like we have infinite mana. I just show me the threat. I can't do anything. What are we making all this mana for? This is like a complete waste of everybody's time. Just show me the win condition. First day of class is going off. They're not gaining anything from it, right? Like they're just drawing cards and going at it. Opponent, it has 13 mana. For what now? Please. I don't know what we're trying to cast, but okay. We have another first day of class. Okay. Another first day of class. Yup. Matron. Okay. What are we doing here? Tutors for Goblin Matron. Okay, so we got a bunch of like hasty threats, which I guess is like a thing too. Which, I mean, honestly, this mid-range plan is probably good enough. Like if they're just doing a bunch of this stuff, it's probably good enough. Against this matchup, it's just Snuff Outs, really. That's all we can do. You drop the Masked Vandal, it's not terribly relevant. You could actually play the Mountain for the... No, I don't want to go mid-range against this deck. It is about speed. It's just about being faster than them. The Bojuka Bogs were just really unfortunate. But it's winnable. It's winnable. At least we're not playing like Petitioners. Petitioners would suffer against a deck like this. You just can't do much. You do have, I will say, you do have like Elemental Blasts. So you can counter like the first day of class and all that stuff, but no. Oh my god. There's no way I can reasonably keep this. Like, I don't have any green. This is tragic. I'm actually just mulling down to nothing. All right, it'll have to be this. Drop the Snuff Out. Drop the Lotus Petal. I'm at 4. I gotta keep the Snuff Out or something, right? All right, it'll have to be this. Let's do this. Let's grab... Let's do the many partings first. Grab our Swamp. And then pass. So now we have a way to get 2 of our lands out. So we do this. We play Generous Ent. Or... Oh, I did this the wrong way, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Let's just play this before it gets Duress out of our hand. It might just be a blessing in disguise. Hey, see? Hey, I was gonna say, it might just end up being a blessing in disguise. But okay, so let's cast the Rooseek. Grab the Swamp. Put this back into the deck and draw something. Oh my god. Okay. It's not even like you can God, it's not even like you can dread return the thing back. Like there's pluses and minuses to the Sagu Wildling going back, and largely speaking, the Sagu going back is honestly like really good. It's just good because it adds to your creature count in your deck. I've been thinking about Sagu Wildling in the 1-land spy deck, but the fact that it costs green is like the problem in that deck. Like that's a deck that uses Simian Spirit Guide and a lot of black mana, so it's just not really something you're looking for. No! There's no way! No, I lost. That's a black card too. All right, GG's. This hand is playable. It's serviceable. Let's do it. Unfortunately, the Dregscape is in our hand, but we have a way to get a number of cards. Opponent mulligans, we're on the draw. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see what happens. Opponent, 6 cards in hand. Hoping we can redeem that Goblin matchup. I feel like I've come up against Goblins like a little bit. Like, there's some Goblin players out here. Ooh. Okay, this is not the ideal matchup, but let's make it happen. Okay, let's go Lotus Petal. Sack that for the Generous Ent. Grab a forest, play the forest, mini partings, grab the Swamp, and pass the turn. Let's take it from there. Opponent. Do we get a Tribe Elder in? Or do they like bring in a thing? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Let's play this. Let's play Petal. Let's play this. And pass. So we can block. And then get our other land. Okay. All right, Harrier Strix coming in like a Modern Warfare 2 Harrier, being hella inconvenient, super inconvenient. All right, let's just do this now. It doesn't really matter. We're not blocking or anything. Let's grab a Swamp. There's a world where I Dimir House Guard for. There's a world where I Dimir House Guard for thing here. Actually, I was gonna say, if I not draw Dread Return like I've been doing previous games, I will bring back this Generous Ent. This is the best thing I can do. Okay. Give them draw a card. Troll is super unfortunate. Let's Duress you. Oh my god. Of course, the one card I draw is Troll. The luck is not, it's not in my favor right now. The luck is not in my favor. Okay. So to play the Fairy Seer just to work with the Miscreant. One top, one bottom. Okay. Coming in, yep. Go back to our turn. This many Balustrade Spies is an actual criminal shame. So we'll transmute. We will find a Dread Return. And then we'll just pass. We can dread, if it resolves, we can Dread Return a Generous Ent back to like stabilize. And I don't know, that's all I got. Yep. I think I played this, right? Yeah, well, there you go. 4 in the air. If this doesn't resolve, like I kind of just need to, yep. So 2, yep. Very Miscreant, draw a card, yep. Go to our turn. We will dread return back a Generous Ent. If this doesn't resolve, I lose. Okay, good. So that's some type of stabilization there. I should make the combat a little bit harder. Now, if I can get a Balustrade Spy out, that'd be great. They have to keep swinging. Yup, and we go block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to block here. So block the things that draw cards for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need to bring in 2 exactly for lethal. Sure. These are the D powers. Yep. Yep. Okay, and then what did they bring back? Why didn't they bring back the Strix? So random, like actually. I mean, okay. I mean, fair enough. I guess like Masked Vandal's a thing. Let's do this. Grab ourselves a forest. Play the forest and pass. Next turn, I think I have a win. I just don't know if I'll live. Taking 4. I'm going down to 1 block. Oh, I'm not getting there, am I? Spellstutter Sprite, that pretty much confirms it because they brought the yeah, that pretty much confirms it. So a little unfortunate, and that's okay. So against this matchup, we just bring in the mountain straight, drop the Duresses, drop Masked Vandal, and play Pyroblast. Snuff Out's kind of funny. I could play Snuff Out, but drop another Masked Vandal. And we just play the long game with these folks. Just play the long game. We have 6 lands. We can play out our Generous Ent. We can play out our Trolls. We can play out our Sagus. If we can get there with the combo, sure. Otherwise, like we can't really play around them having the like counter spell. I just have to like with Duress. Okay. I'll take this. Don't need to show them the mountain either. We'll do this. We'll do this now. Just to thin the deck. Forest. Play that Sakura-Tribe. We're just gonna try and aggro into thing here, and then we can play Sagu Wildling and hopefully try and stabilize. Or we can just combo. If they tap out, we can just combo, but let's see. Oh, I like that. That's right. We'll do that. Now that thing got flying. I'm not blocking crap here. Let's just do this. We will grab our probably our Swamp and then pass. Ninja deep hours. Oh, just Moon Circuit. Okay. Is this a turn where we Malevolent Rumble, or do we just hard cast Sagu for the blocks? Might be hard cast Sagu for the blocks. Oh no. Okay, alas, it's gonna be grab a land. Let's Malevolent Rumble. Let's grab another Sagu. We can go. Did we? Am I tripping? Did we play a land? We did. Play the mountain. So we go green for this. Play the Sakura-Tribe. Then we pass. I'm pretty down to just block Moon Circuit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Like block and kill it. I'm pretty down to just block and kill it, but because I can find my 2 other lands like perfectly fine. Like with the Sagus, killing it is just like big value. But I do want to cast one of them, so there's that. 2 to the bottom. Opponent not liking what we see here. Let's go to blocks and are we doing anything? Anything fancy? Ninjutsu in another one. Honestly, in that case, okay, let's block this one. Actually, here. Let's do this. Let's grab a forest. Can't I just win here? Like, I have to force them to have Spell Pierce. I feel like I can just win here. Right? I just Sagu Wildling for a land. I have my Eldrazi spawn token. They have to have Spell Pierce. Why not, right? I have Songs of the Damned, alright. I mean, alright. I'll go for it. I have to force them to have Spell Pierce. Let's do this. Let's play this. Balustrade Spy. 1, 2, 3. If they have Spell Pierce, they have Spell Pierce. I'm just going for it. Oh, looks Dregscape Zombie. And then Dread Return targeting Lotleth Giant. Do you have the Spell Pierce? Was this an unnecessary risk? Unnecessary risk? Okay, alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I felt like that was worth it. Just to like force them to have it. In between like having counterspell and like all that. Alright. We're into game number 5. I'm hoping to redeem myself a little bit here. Not with this hand. It's close though. If that was a forest. We'll run this one. Drop this. This one's good. Alright, Squallow. Alright, Squallow. Oh my god. I feel like the leagues are full of blue decks, which is like the annoying part. The leagues are full of blue decks, which is wild to me. It's land grant. Grab a forest. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna wait on that. Because I might just be able to get off everything here. Opponent just goes thing pass. What? What are we playing Perilous Landscape for? What in the garbage? Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. Alright, well, there goes that. Let's do that. Let's cast this. Let's land grant. Let's just hard cast a land grant. Grab our forest. So now one of our Sagu Wildlings we can just cast, which I think I will at some point. I probably should have just, to be like super efficient, I probably should have just played a swamp, but it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, we're we at least have the basics here. Perilous. Is this Jeskai like Ephemerate or something? Oh. Ooh. Some type of thing control is not great. Conjurer's Bauble is a way around that, I will say. So cast the Roost Seek. Grab the swamp, play the Conjurer's Bauble. And then pass from there. So next turn, I can just play the House Guard and transmute. Opponent's holding up Counterspell. Oh my god, and I got the frickin' cat too. Okay, let's transmute. Let's transmute for our combo piece. Let's get the Balustrade Spy, right? Problem is I don't really have any protection for anything. Like if I can get 3 creatures out, that'd be great. But right now they probably have like Counterspell and Spell Pierce. They might have the and Spell Pierce. Let's see. For now, let's just cast both of these. Let's cast House Guard. Let's just cast House Guard. It'd be very weird if they countered this. Okay, I was gonna say. And then we'll play this. Now the House Guard could have done some interesting things for us. It could have potentially grabbed us Dread Return, but that's a very slow way to get Dread Return. An extremely slow way to get Dread Return. Okay. Let's get back. Hold on. Let me think about this. So, Balustrade Spy. I can Dread Return. Problem is I only have 1 Dread Return. If that gets countered, that gets countered. Then I don't have a way to like... Oh, I do actually. So let me just play out the second Bauble. Let me just do this out. If I have both Baubles, I have a way. If I have both Baubles, I have a way. Yeah, let's go to combat. Let's attack. Interesting, they're playing Terror and they're getting rid of their like creatures. I guess they just have like a ton of interaction. Yo, they are keeping it close to their chest right now. So let's spy. Hold on, we go to combat first. We attack. I honestly don't even need to do anything. Like if they're just gonna go land pass. Now, see, now they have double counterspell. And I'm down to just play this game with them. Yeah, if you want to counter this, like I'm down to just play this game with you. Okay. Nope. Sure. Because as long as you don't play a threat, like I'm chilling. I have no clock on my side. You're at 13. Like I'm chilling. I'm dealing 3 a turn. Like this is just good vibes altogether. Let's attack. Fortunately, we don't have double Dread Return. Double Dread Return would have been great here. I don't really want to go for it, but okay, so let's Malevolent Rumble. See if we can't get like more threats out. Let's Malevolent Rumble. Let's grab a Sakura-Tribe. Okay. Play the Sakura-Tribe. Play the Masked Vandal. Bet. Beautiful. I think that's great. That's great. You just gotta have more counter spells. At some point, I would hope you have none. You're at 10. This thing has Fear, which is very relevant. You have to have a removal spell for it. I will gladly Duress you here. Oh my god. Patience. Patience pays off here. I will gladly just hit you with this. Alright, Scred is chill. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, this is crazy! This is your hand? Screw you. Screw you if this is your hand. Nah, you're cooked. You're cooked. Screw you. Okay, use the counterspell. Honestly, use the counterspell. If you don't, I'm milling you. I'm milling them. I don't care. I'm milling them. Okay. I'm milling them. I don't give a crap. I'm milling them. Like, we're going to combat. We're going to combat. We're going to combat. What is that hand? What is that hand? I hate that. What is this hand? It's crazy. They lost one of these. Yeah, they just have a mystery card and 2 counter spells. All right. Go to combat. Attack. At some point, you're gonna need to answer something because the Balustrade Spy doing 2 in the air is a much faster clock than you can enact right now. And I'm down. I'm so down. Let's go. Okay. Actually, undo. I don't care about that. What am I paying 2 mana for a Lotus Petal for? No, I won't pay for that. I will also crawl from the cellar on a house guard. Let's see if they fall for this. It's correct to kind of do this now because once I house guard for Dread Return is a little unfortunate for them. And we will just pass from there. You legit have to have a removal spell at this point. I'm transmuting for Dread. You have to, and you also have to play the Tolarian Terror now. Like, you have to find an answer to this Balustrade Spy now. This thing hitting you for 1 more turn? Opponent, please, your hand full of control spells, like, doesn't do anything. They decline to use Ponder's ability, though. They decline the use of Ponder's ability. All right, they found their Scred. Okay, they found their Scred. They'll play the Tolarian Terror. Okay. So now you just have 1 counter spell available to you. Okay. Go to our turn. Gatecreeper Vine is kind of funny. Let's use one of these. Turn this to our deck. Another house guard? That's hilarious. Use the counterspell. No? That's crazy. No use on the counterspell is actually crazy. All right, we'll just pass. I probably should have attacked here because they can't even. Because if I just get a food token here, this is hilarious. They can't even swing. You can't attack. You can't attack. Okay, and the house guard attacks with fear. And or black creatures. So attack. We don't need to attack with these. Just attack with the house guard. Okay, you're there. So you need to counter this. Right? You need to counter this. Okay. All right, opponent, what do we got? We managed to grind out game 1 against these people. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Okay, does opponent have something? You lose this coming turn here, so I'm gonna swing all. Okay. So I'm gonna swing all. Gonna attack. Okay, so you have the answer to that. That's fine. You block 1, take 1. Okay. You're at 1. We play the Sakura-Tribe. You have to counter this. No. I'm gonna put House Guard back in there and draw a card. Because, like, why not? Like, genuinely, why? Oh my god. That's actually hilarious. We're gonna do this. You counter this. Because then the Cauldron Familiar is, like, unkillable. Yeah, you kind of have to. The Cauldron Familiar is, like, unkillable at that point. We'll just play Gatecreeper Vine as, like, a blocker should we need it. We have no basics defined. We decline the use of the ability. Opponents at 2 cards. They have been top decking their way to something right now. Okay, that's crazy. I mean, I guess you thin your deck, but like, I feel like you may want to draw some cards as well. So they play land. You got 2 cards in hand. What do you have? Do you have another blocker? That's the key. I was going to say you need another blocker. Okay, top 3 cards. What are we finding? What do they find? You may reveal nothing. Nothing to reveal. Ooh. Songs of the Dead? Lotleth Giant? Alright, we got there. Opponent, please, please. Thank you. Oh my god, did we grind that out. Oh my lordy lord, did we grind that out. Opponent. We are going to... we're going to... just Pyroblast. This is going to be one of these grind AF matchups. I would say Snuff Out has value here. I would say Snuff Out has value. So instead of Malevolent Rumble, I would bring in the Snuff Outs. Yeah, I'd bring in the Snuff Outs here. Just because we know it's Izzet, they have like the Commodore and everything. I feel like the Snuff Outs have value. All right. Okay, opponent. This is not a good hand. This is not a good hand. We got a mulligan. Oh, just one forest would have changed this hand so much. Wow. Wow, we're mulling so deep. I guess. Call from the cellar. All right. Wow. Okay, so guess we're not winning this one. Considering opponent kept a 7. But, okay. Considering opponent kept a 7, I don't think we're keeping this one. So let's do this. Let's get the Generous. Let's get the many partings off, because this is the card that can get countered. Let's grab... Mountain? Play Mountain? Generous Ent for Forest? So now they see we have a mountain, just kind of showcasing that to them. But we are on a Mulda. You're on a Mulda 4. It's unfortunate. Can we grind out against our opponent? Snow-covered island. Ponder. Ponder does what? They choose to shuffle, which is kind of nice though. Okay. Let's Tribe Elder. Let's sack this for our first black source, which is going to be important here. And pass. And go through. Opponent gets out a bunch of colors. That's cool with me. Okay, you know, Snuff Out's nice. We'll use the Conjurer's Bauble. Play that out. I think we gotta try and counter this. I gotta try and draw cards. That's the problem. I'm not at the point where I'm trying to protect my combo and all that stuff. Like, okay, that's all fine and dandy. If they go to like resolve a threat, then I can counter it pretty, like I can destroy pretty well with the Snuff Out. Okay, so they did all that. I forced 2 counter spells out of their hand. That's got to be a win in some fashion, right? That's got to be a win in some fashion. Okay. Okay, ward 2. Pretty chill. Let's draw a card. We can Snuff Out. Do this. And then pay the 2 to destroy that thing. Thank you. So now, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna win this. We're drawing like literally nothing. Literally nothing. Just nothing burger of cards. I mean, that's not a nothing burger, but right now it's a nothing burger. I have 3 more lands to find, and I just have a Dregscape Zombie. I am not beating them down for the dubs here. This is not a beatdown. This is not a beatdown for the dubs. Some type of Izzet tempo. It's unfortunate that we mulled so deep, but it is what it is. Looks like they found that. Oh, that is acceptable. Let's do that. Please don't have a counterspell. Please do not have a counterspell. Okay, we have a counterspell. All right. All right, clock's ticking. Clock's ticking, folks. Clock is ticking. So 2 counterspells out of the way. What else do we have from the opponent here? 4 mana. Oh my god, you become the Monarch too? You become the Monarch too? Let's do this. Let's just chump this. I think we officially lost because they're drawing like 2 cards a turn now. I think we officially lost. We'll just concede here. It's fine. I think they know we have they know we have Snuff Outs now, and that's okay. Actually, honestly, since we're on the play, I think I'd rather Duresses. I'd rather Duresses now, just to like protect the combo or something, because they have to feed our yard. This hand's not good enough. Nah, it's too slow. Okay, this will have to do. It's actually pretty good. So keep this, drop the giant, done. It's not that bad. So we're gonna cast the cards we need to cast first. So we will Roost Seek. What are we doing here? Okay. Roost Seek for the mountain, because that's just gonna be the hardest thing to get. Then next turn we can go mountain, Sagu for a forest, troll for a swamp. We could actually get both swamp. We could actually get just both swamps, but okay. Big fan, big fan. Big fan, big fan. Opponent, please. Okay, that definitely orients me towards the double swamp play. Yeah, that definitely orients me towards double swamp. Cycle troll, grab that. If they tap out and I can find Lotus Petal, I will be hard casting Dread Return. I will be hard casting Dread Return. Just to get that out as a threat. And yeah, like Scred is a thing eventually, just not now. This thing's a 6/5 as well, right? So Scred is a ways away. No blue, just removal, eh? Oh, no. Okay, so it looks like we're playing a long game. Okay. Looks like we're playing a long game. All right, opponent, what do we got? Double blue is out. Okay, Bolus grabs what? Augur Bolus grabs Lose Focus. Fortunately, Dread Return is your graveyard. So let's do this. Let's cast the Balustrade Spy. Let's mill you. We're just gonna be swinging in the air right now. Okay. Managed to get 2 cards milled, so, you know, whatever. Getting a Brainstorm out of there is kind of nice. We have a 2/3 in the air. Like, I want to mill them and I don't want to mill them at the same time, but we'll play this game if we need to. It's just going to be a lot harder against Izzet, because it's not like mono blue where they can't deal with the resolve stuff like easily. Red can. They can play on the stack and they can play to the field like really well, so therein lies my problem. Yep. Yep. And that relic is just going to be so annoying. But good for them for having it. It's just, this looks like it's going to be another one of these 1/4 leagues, but let's go back to our turn. Okay, we'll cast the Lotus Petal. And we'll Balustrade Spy. This gets around like the lose focus, so, you know. They'll replicate, they'll lose focus and replicate. Sure. Replicate once. Nope. No use on this. Let you have it. It's like Pauper is consigned to memory. I used to call it Pauper Flusterstorm, but it's Pauper consigned to memory. Honestly, 5 cards in hand, I just don't see it. I'm gonna be honest, like I just don't see it. Eventually I resolve something, but they just get there. I can't Dread Return anything. This is just a GG's. We'll just call this a 1/4 league and call it. Unfortunate series of games. I feel like we had winnable matchups there. Maybe we could have mulliganed a little bit better and everything, but I feel like this league did showcase some lines, and unfortunately our opponent just kind of had it at good times. There was that one situation where we probably could have made a slightly better call and just played out like a Sagu Wildling, but